But you have your moments, right?
Yeah.
Still today? Because you're someone that's done so much work. So it's interesting speaking to you because you're someone that I would seek advice on in everything in my life, but you still have work left to do. You said there, I still have things left to learn.
Well, I think I have a lot of things left to learn. I find myself sometimes needing to defend myself, sometimes not defending myself when I should. I feel like sometimes I feel misunderstood or not loved, and have that moment. And then even on the other side, there's times where you feel like, oh, you're doing all this work, and people see you as someone who's done the work, and then you don't want to be seen as someone who's failing at that work. And the truth is, that's all part of the process. It's like a constant surrender to your human experience. The work for me is life is going to throw the things you need at you. So like I said, tomorrow something could happen that, I'm being ridiculed again and I'm having to learn again, or a praise could come and I'm having to learn how to handle that. Like, I don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. It's always a new experiment. But it's almost as if, like, when you're doing this work, people call it, it's as if you're swimming in the waves and now you have the skills to get through the wave. The waves still come, but you're just going through them differently.
Do you wish they wouldn't come?
Hell no, that's life. I asked, you said I had a company, Ithaka. Do you know where it comes from?
No.
So some people think they're like, oh, Ithaca, New York? No. It comes from a poem by Kafafi. I asked David Geffen years ago, with his extraordinary life and career, when did he feel like it was like enough? I was 30 years old when I met him, and I asked him that question the first meal we ever had. And he looked at me and he said, that's not how life works. It goes up and down, this, that. And he goes, I want you to read a poem. And he gives me Ithaca by Kafafi. And I named my holding company. I had SB Projects, but then when I did the holding company and started doing other things too, I named it after this poem because I was so moved by it. And the concept of the poem of Ithaca is you're on the way to the island of Ithaca in the Greek islands. And along the way, you're going to see so many different things. And you're going to meet scholars and you're going to, learn wisdom and all these different things. And when you find Ithaka, finally, if you find her poor, she did not fool you, because it was never about the destination, always about the journey. And I think right now, if I get to this end game with you, like, that's no fun, then it's over. So, like, keep the waves coming.